From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Steven Matz gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Hey, no one down here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
And that misses 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Coming over for it here is Maben, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And all that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Drury is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runners on first with 1 down.
1 out. We got 1.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Knock it down infield.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
2-1 now to Cespedes. Curveball that time, not even close.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first, and it's dropped. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now to the plate, Curtis Granderson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
There it is. Granderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. And he just misses with a curveball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 out with the man at first.
Hey, come on now, come on.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a swing from Granderson and a routine ground ball to second base. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless.
Batting ninth, veteran Ben Perez.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Let it rip right here. Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman, David Wright, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well.
Right.
Hey, no outs now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. throw it his direction. He's a big target, stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Now in the box, Jay Bruce. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Bruce.
Get ahead of him right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. There is Ahmed. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Rene Rivera, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Rene Rivera.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
No out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with a hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in now, Steven Matz. Now a bunt attempt here. No problem here. 1 away. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes.
There we go, 1 here.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
And he misses again. 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another chance? As Drupal
The
Cabrera,
shortstop, number
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. First and second now. 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
The 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 3.
Hey, we got no one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Granderson waits on the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Maben is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. David Wright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat,
right
Jay
fielder,
Bruce.
number 19.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bruce.
Come on.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 down now, 2 down.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, wait for a good one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 1-0 delivery. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Another try at 2-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding into the box, Rene Rivera. He reached on a single in his first try. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Up next for the Mets.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Ready once again, Jose Reyes. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jose Reyes.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Hernandez gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And that one stayed up a little high. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half.
On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Number 3, Curtis
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in once again, David Wright. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
David Wright.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
No outs now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Here's Jay Bruce now, and he hits it hard to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, 2 out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, here we go, guys.
can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Gregor Blanco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Gregor Blanco.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Arizona get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Andrew Chafin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive.
This pitcher's vital contribution is not overlooked.